Solomon Gafferson, your 2020 MenLEAD Program Conference Director. I'm equally an entrepreneur, an author, and a gospel minister. I'm based in Bafoussam, West Region of Cameroon, Central Africa. I am super excited to officially welcome you to 2020 Lead Mission Suite of Program. And I'm also super excited to officially welcome you to the MenLEAD Conference for 2020. This is my second year of being your program director, and it has been an exciting journey. You know, the first MenLEAD Conference took place last year, July 2019, at Jega Palace, Yaoundé, Cameroon. And it was heavily attended by leaders from all walks of life, including national top leaders. And the positive reactions of the participants motivated us to continue holding this program irrespective of the circumstance. You know, many participants actually requested that we should add additional days to the conference, which we are actually considering the possibility. And many also requested that how can they remain in contact with Lead Missions International. As a result of this request, the founder and president of Lead Missions International, Professor Madison Gafferson, and the wife, Mrs. Claudia Gafferson, decided to create a one-year mentorship program, which has been running effectively for good 7 months. This year, 2020, because of COVID-19, we decided to move the program from physical to virtual, which is why you are presently watching us from any part of the world. And we are also super excited to let you know that we have participants from about 20 different countries watching us now. This year, same like last year, we have well-seasoned and experienced speakers, from different countries of the world. And I can personally guarantee you that you will be uplifted. They will uplift you with revelations and principles on personal leadership. Number 1, number 2, on family leadership. And then number 3, on organizational leadership. Number 4, on national leadership. And especially on how you can remain at the cutting edge of leadership amidst global pandemic. Wherever you are watching us now, stay connected, be excited, don't be distracted, because you are about to contact the wisdom that is needed to galvanize you, your family, your organization to the next level. Thank you so much. I am your program director. God bless you.
My name is Francis, and I live in Yaoundé, Cameroon. I am an information systems and network professional, and for several years I've been and still enjoy leading a dynamic team of IT professionals in the IT services department of an international NGO, and as a department head. I heard about Lead Missions from the founder and president, Professor Madison Gafferson, several months before their first outreach conference to Cameroon. And being involved in the Lead Missions has greatly transformed the way I lead my team in the office as I work with them. Now, how has attending the first MenLEAD conference affected me? My participation in the first conference of MenLEAD's first conference in 2019, July, with the theme, Leading with Intentionality, it literally transformed my leadership perspective. And I now lead with great intentionality and passion than ever before. I begin my day with a plan of what I intend to accomplish. And I also have a focused goal of adding value to my people, the people I'm leading, and enabling them to grow in their potentials as leaders with me. My desire is to continue growing and to lead those around me to become, as I become a better version of myself, that they too become a better version of themselves. Now, I enrolled in a one-year mentorship program with Professor Ngafferson, and this one-year program has greatly inspired and motivated me in achieving so much in my life. It motivated me to go back to school, and you would not imagine it, I've finished the first year in my master's program and looking forward to doing greater things through this leadership mentorship program. So leading my family has been with much intentionality than before. So with this caliber, with the caliber of speakers that we have in this year's conference, I believe that growth will be exponential. And I encourage you to join, if you have not, to become part of this growing team. And if you are still searching for your path in life, I encourage you to come. Don't miss this golden opportunity that has shown up to you, even through the virtual conference that we are having right now. Thank you for leading the team that is growing and transforming the world. God bless you.
In Muya, I am a social entrepreneur and a missionary working with Capital. I got to know about Lead Missions program when I attended its leadership conference in Cameroon through a Facebook advertisement. And when I attended that program on the 21 irrevocable laws of leadership, I was able to lift up my leadership lead. And this conference helped me, and directly I decided to subscribe for the mastermind. The mastermind has helped me to find my purpose in life. The mastermind has helped me to be able to grow and discover who exactly I am and how I can improve the lives of others. Through the mastermind, I'm able to groom young leaders under me. Those working in my department have been able to grow up and to become matured leaders, and they are leading their different departments and services very, very well. The mastermind has helped me even as a family to be able to program my family life very well, create time for every purpose, every department, time with kids, and spend quality time with my wife. The mastermind has helped me to be able to grow a session where I am developing young leaders that are growing in the capacity. And to everyone attending this conference, I will say that pay keen attention to every detail. Take good notes and make sure that you practice everything that you have learned during this conference, because I assure you that it will be mind-blowing and transformation can happen both at your family level, at your professional level, and at every level you may find yourself as a leader. God bless you as you follow on this program.
Good afternoon in Cameroon. Good morning to those of you who are here in the U.S. I'm Cornelius Tilton at the Irish Channel Christian Fellowship in New Orleans, Louisiana. I want to say congratulations that you made a decision to be a part of this great event, MenLEAD. And thank you to my son, Madison and Gafferson, for inviting me to share just a brief moment with you. I just wanted to let you know how important what it is that you're doing is. In fact, when we learn to pursue relentlessly, it means we never give up. Carpe diem means that we seize the day. Each of us is given 24 hours in each day. Each of us is given the opportunity during that day to make decisions and choices which will ultimately lead to either our decisions causing us to fulfill our expectations or to be disappointed. I want you to know that you're not the first people to try to pursue relentlessly. In Genesis 32, we see this fellow named Jacob. Jacob was one of the patriarchs of Israel, and in fact, as it turns out, his name actually meant deceiver and supplanter. He went through much of his life doing things which were really about getting whatever he wanted no matter at what cost. But there came a time in his life when he met an angel on the road to be reconciled with his brother. And the Bible tells us that he wrestled with that angel all night, saying to him that I won't let you go until you bless me. That was relentless pursuit. How many of us get an idea and we're not going to stop until it comes to fruition? Well, interestingly enough, his son also had a relentless pursuit, a pursuit of righteousness and following God's lead. And it turns out that at 17 years of age, he was his father's favorite, and he found himself experiencing a vision of future greatness. I suspect, being as young as he was, he couldn't quite figure out how to put it in proper terms, and because of that, he caused his own brothers to hate him. And they plotted to kill him, and ultimately, on one occasion, they put him in a pit. Rather than kill him, he was ultimately sold and made his way to Potiphar's house in Egypt. Well, if that were the end of the story, it wouldn't be very interesting. He never gave up on living a life of excellence and good stewardship, so much so that when he went to Potiphar's house, Potiphar made him in charge of everything because he was such a good steward. He understood what wasn't his, but he took care of it as if it were his own. Potiphar's wife had other ideas, but Joseph, not willing to undermine or in any way misuse the position that he was given, ran, but the wife accused him of something he didn't do. He was cast into prison. Years later, he finds himself being invited to the palace by Pharaoh because someone told him about a young man who was able to interpret dreams. See, visionaries are a good thing, but it's good when you have the power from on high to give you clear vision. And so it was that he interpreted the dream and was made second in command of Egypt, the prime minister, if you will. And now, at some 30 years old, he had moved from 17 in a pit to Potiphar's house, to prison, and now he's in the palace. Don't you know that God is able to give you wisdom if you'll only let him? And there was another who had pursued and relentlessly pursued the objective. For this cause I came into the world, he said. He didn't come to live a life of opulence and power, but rather he came to give his life a ransom for many. And because of that, Jesus, who is the Christ, went to a cross at Calvary, paid the price once and for all, and he now instills in each of us the privilege and the power to relentlessly pursue greatness, to become all that we can be to the praises of his glory. May you enjoy today, and may it bless you mightily, is my prayer.